past, but I'm not even going to go into that. Today I'm going to start a new series based on, it's going to be called Gym Physics, right? Each video is going to be based on a certain exercise, and today we're going to go with dumbbell row. It might be the most boring 2 minutes, 3 minutes video you've ever seen, but it's going to be the most informative as well. I've got 10 bullet points I'm going to go through, and I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible. But because this is the first video, I want to do a basic introduction. And the first thing I want to say is, this whole thing is to not put you in a place of injury and to get maximum muscle contraction from every single rep that you do in the gym. So those two things are the main things that we're trying to focus on. We're not trying to focus on lifting really heavy, or we're not trying to focus on being stupid. We're trying to do this for as long as we can in the safest possible manner to get the best results. Alright, so we're going to go into the first point, number one. We're going to go straight in. And the first one is pick a sensible weight. Okay, so right here I've got 22 kilograms. For me, that's relatively okay. And the second one is pick it up sensibly, right? So this is the way that I teach it, and this is the way that I do it. A lot of people kind of have their knee on the bench. For me personally, I have one hand on the bench and always start with your weaker hand first. So for me, that's my left hand. So I'm going to start here. This is going to be here. My right hand's going to be on this, and as you can see, I'm in like a basic lunge position, all right? I've got two cameras going on, so you can kind of see from the side and see from the front. We're going to pick it up by grabbing this and keeping our elbows locked and our shoulders straight, all right? We're going to pick it up so it's off the ground, and then we're going to stand up into a lunge position, right? Shoulders are pinned back, and this is our starting position right here. All right. Okay, so we've actually done 3 in 1. So we've done pick a sensible weight, relatively straightforward. Lift from the floor correctly, okay, straight back, shoulders, etc. And then your starting position, okay? So we've covered all of those basics. Starting position is really important because you need to be in a good starting position before you pull, alright? What I see a lot of people do is kind of just pick it up and then just go straight away. Starting position is key. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one. Next couple of points, after we've picked a sensible weight, you know, if you want to kind of push it a little bit, that's fine. Just make sure that it's controlled. So for me, I'm moving up to 30 kilograms now. This is going to be enough for me to get a good muscle contraction, okay? So the next points are pull the elbows towards the hips, and we're going to squeeze and hold, alright? So we're in our starting position here. We're going to grab the dumbbell, shoulders are straight, lunge up, shoulders pinned back, elbow towards the hips, squeeze, hold, slow release. Elbows towards the hips, squeeze and hold, slow release. Okay, next one. Okay, so we've covered the first 3. We just covered it, pull elbows towards the hips and squeeze and hold, alright? The squeeze and hold is going to get you a lot of muscle contraction. You should be feeling this in your lats, alright? Not your shoulders, not your biceps. You really want to feel it mainly in your lats, okay? The next 2, maybe 3, don't let the elbows flare, alright? That means it's too heavy for you. No disrespect, but if you can't control your elbows into your sides and you end up flaring them out, it means it's too heavy. Lighten the weight. Release it slowly. I think we did a little bit of that, and don't rotate the body. Okay, so we're going to demo right now. Okay, so I'm going to move on over to my right hand now, just so you can kind of get a feel for both hands. Isolateral movement. Obviously, you start with your weak hand, like we said, and then go over to your stronger hand, right? Okay, so left hand's gone onto the bench now. Starting position is here. Next point, don't let your elbows flare. I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like when they flare and how you should keep them in. Okay, so here like this. Okay, so elbows flaring is a common thing where this kind of happens, alright? We barely get any kind of muscle contraction when this happens, and a lot of it is going to be put into like the shoulders and not necessarily the back where we want to kind of feel it, right? So how to correct it? Either lighten the weight or force your elbow into your side as much as you can towards your hip. Okay, so start position, shoulders pin back, lunge up, pull in, squeeze just further than your lats, slow release, pull in, squeeze, slow release. Okay, so next one, don't rotate the body when we pull. We want to kind of keep as straight as we can, pull here like that. This is a lot harder than you think to not do if you look in the mirror. If you look in the mirror, you tend to always kind of tilt. So try and keep straight unless you're trying to analyze the fall, right? So here, start position here, pull in, squeeze, just a bit further than your lat, back down. Lat when we contract, all right, and then on the eccentric portion, this is where a lot of people get it wrong. So we're going to go back over, and And this requires a lot of control, knowing how to use your body in the right way, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get the most maximum muscle contraction by going down with our shoulders like this, but without rounding them like this. So there's a big difference between them being in this position, all right, and them being in this position here, where we get a lot more lat contraction, all right? So I'm going to demo kind of what it looks like when you do it wrong and when you get it right. So, from the bottom, start position, plunge up, pull in and squeeze, okay, down, and we rotate and pull. Alright, so this is what it looks like when you're getting it right. Okay, and this is what happens when it looks like when we get it wrong. So we can see the shoulder is really rotating down, and then we're pulling in, and this puts our shoulder in a really bad position like that, and I don't really want to pull it because it's wrong. So when our shoulder overextends and we feel it kind of not in our lats but more in our shoulders and our rear delt, it's not really where we want to be feeling this exercise. Alright? Come on, breath. Right. So let's finish it off. Let's come back over here. Alright guys, so just rounding it off now. Really, we've covered 10 different points of the first exercise of this series. I don't want it to be a really long video. That's not the point of this. It's to get as much information in as you can. Obviously, you can pause and go back. I really want to aim this series at both like coaches and also just general members of the gym that kind of want to go and exercise properly. You see a lot of people when they do all of these exercises that are really, really basic and they do them the wrong way. And this is so bad because like a lot of people will imitate those things and then they'll do it wrong and then someone else will see them doing it wrong and then it's just a horrible cycle that I go through. And we want to be doing this for as long as we can without getting injured, and that's kind of what I want to help with. So let me know what you think, and these exercises are going to be in no particular order. It's just kind of what I maybe see in the gym, or maybe someone asks me in the gym to do it. If you guys have any ideas or you want to prioritize any kind of exercise, then let me know and I'll go through it. Bear in mind that the compound movements like squats and deadlifts and overhead press and bench press are going to be a lot longer because they're a compound movement. This is a really simple movement, but you can make it really difficult as I've just shown you, and in the correct fashion. Alright, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it. It would be massively appreciated. And other than that, I'll see you next time.